Hey guys, this is Deslin Tutorials, and today I'm going to show you how to make a very heavy detuned supersaw. And this is a very common melodic dubstep, by Seven Lions, Skrux, Felxprod, all those kind of artists. But this sound is also very similar to the supersaw Tut Tut Child used in Hummingbird. That's the kind of sound I was going for when I made it. But I changed it up a little bit, so it's not exactly the same, but this is what it sounds like. Right here, I just have a little sub bass. Probably can't even hear that through these speakers, but let's get into the sound. It's very similar to the tutorial I made a while ago with this supersaw. It's not very similar, but it's the same, it's another supersaw. But I decided to make one on this because it's such a different sound and you can use it in so many different ways than the other one, because the way I detuned it in this, it makes it such a different, fuller sound. I thought it was really cool. Alright, here we go. So you want to go to new sound and want to turn on all three oscillators, and you're just going to leave them as square saws because it's a supersaw. And the first oscillator is going to be -0.2. It's very detuned, and that's how we want it. And the second oscillator is going to be +0.2. It doesn't have to be exact. You can detune it more, detune it less, whatever you want to do. You just want to get that sound. And we turn off these effects. Just for what all these did was just gave it the wub 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 sidechain kind of sound. So let's go up one octave with the third oscillator. Already sounding pretty good. I'm just going to turn it down a little bit so I don't kill your eardrums. Let's go to white. Oh, sorry, not white noise yet. Let's go to modulation oscillator. It's pretty important. We're going to put it on oscillator 3, and you're going to take the phase, point it at the U in modulation. The phase really gives it a cool sound to the supersaw. Kind of gives it more of a darker sound, I would say. I like it. Just to brighten it up, we're going to put some bright noise on it. Alright, makes sense. Put the amp to where it's pointing at the R in color. Now let's go to insert 1. It's going to be a bit crusher. You're just going to put everything up. Then let's go to the voicing tab. We're going to start with putting the asano up to 8. You want it to be very big, very heavy. And then turn on your pitch cutoff. And you're going to put it just to where you can see the first tick. First big tick, actually. Very big sound now. Now let's go to our effects. Effects 1 is going to be a chorus. And this is just going to make it a little bit bigger. You're not going to hear a whole lot of difference through my speakers, because I don't have good speakers. I'm just using my desktop speakers. But if you have good speakers or you have headphones, you can hear a difference from this. So you're going to put the dry wet down just a little bit to where it's pointing right past the D in dry. Rate all the way down. Offset all the way up. And depth all the way down. Pretty simple. And now, of course, we're going to add a dimension expander onto it. Size all the way down, and dry wet to where it's pointing at the S in size. Alright. That's it for the massive part. But what I'm going to show you now is what I did here. Starting with the LFO tool. What this does is you can draw out any shape you want with this thing. Let me turn it on first. You can draw any shape, you can add points to it, do all kinds of weird stuff. You can add so many things. I really like this tool. But what I use for this is I just gave it a little sidechain effect, and you can edit the rate and what you want it to do, volume, pan, resonance. So this is it without it. With course, you can do this in massive by simply taking LFO, going to performer, dragging something like this or something like this. Alright, and then taking or syncing it first, put it to 1/4, put it all the X fade all the way up, and then dragging it onto like the volumes. Just kind of randomly throwing it on there. Just gotta turn off this. It's not as good as the LFO tool, which is why I used the LFO tool, but if I were you, I'd go ahead and download this because it's great for adding wobble basses, side chaining, and adding the shape of like kicks and stuff. So that's what I did for that, and then I compressed it. Nothing, just channel EQ. What I did here is I cut out all the lows because I mean there wasn't anything there anyways, but it also makes the mix a little more cleaner and it gives you room for the subs, which I have right here. Probably can't hear that. And then I cut the frequencies out at 100 and 200 because the kick is normally at 100 hertz, so it gives the kick more room, and the same thing goes for the snare, which is at 200 hertz. So that's pretty much all I did for this sound. I mean, it's pretty basic overall. And just so you know, I was just, oops, wrong one. I was just doing like triad chords, just 3 notes. So yeah, have fun with the sound. Thanks for watching.